Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so in the last couple of videos, we've talked about buoyancy compensators. And I've gone over the Nighthawk, Scuba Pro's Nighthawk and Scuba Pro's Hydros Pro. And I know I said I wasn't a huge fan of the Hydros Pro. Like, it was fine, but it was comfortable, but not my favorite. And the Nighthawk had its shortcomings as well, things I didn't like about it. So today we're going to talk about probably my favorite BC right now, and it's probably going to surprise a lot of people. But hey, you like what you like. Right now, my favorite BC I own and use is a Scuba Pro Lighthawk. Now you might say, oh, well, that's just a basic one. It doesn't have any bells and whistles, no features to it. Well, yeah, you're partly right there. You got your standard low pressure inflator hose. Again, you pull it to release air. Got your standard buttons there. Got dump valve on the right shoulder, dump valve down here on the right kidney. Notice there is nothing on the shoulders really. It's got some padding, but other than that, it's just a strap. Got your quick release. That's pretty standard. Now, let's look over here. These are weight pockets. I guess they're weight pockets. They're pockets, and they look like they're only about big enough to put weights in. And these came with the BC, and then I went and I added these little smaller ones here from OMS, real cheap, just slide on. Instead of having a cummerbund and your cinch strap here, all you really have is basically a weight belt that runs through it. I mean, that's it. Standard quick release, weight belt like that. Super adjustable BC. And since these are not quick release, a lot of places they want you to have quick release. I personally am never going to release my weight. I mean, it would be a really bad day if I was going to release it. And then on this side, the same thing. Just have the weight pocket from Scuba Pro that came with it. And then another little OMS one. But on the back plate of it, it's got a little bit of padding here, and it's mesh, and then you have that one piece in the middle. It offers more padding than the Hydros Pro. So it's not going to dry as fast as the Hydros Pro, but it will dry faster than the Nighthawk. It is extremely lightweight. If you ask me, it's lighter than the Hydros Pro. But I've never had the Hydros Pro with just the straps only. I've always had it with the integrated weights. So if you take the integrated weights off and swap it over to just the pure strap harness, it might be as light as this one, but I don't know. On the back, you got your ring, for setting your height on your tank. This one has two BC straps. One is just Velcro. You put it around and tighten it up there. The other is, a cinch strap, that it is nylon and plastic, which I don't like the tank strap on this as much as I do on the Nighthawk and the Hydros, but I'll take the trade-off because I actually like this BC more. It didn't come with this, but I added this. I don't know. Some people might like them, some people might not. I don't know. I added in a crotch strap on it. This is just standard, crotch strap you can buy for, probably about $10, $15. from Dive Gear Express out of Florida. This thing does have multiple D-rings on the bottom, one right here in the center. That's why I attached the crotch strap to. And it's just a standard crotch strap. It's nothing exciting, just a little loop there. And then, another D-ring on this side. This is again a backing plate. Like, well, all of my PCs are backing plate because that's what I like. But overall, this is my favorite BC. Lightweight, easy to travel with. It does have a pretty quick dry time. So even though the hydros will dry faster, I was able to take this and do a dive, hang it over the side of the boat, and the next day it was dry. So anywhere you were going to fly to, by the time you were ready to step on a plane, because you have the lag time between your last dive and when you're supposed to fly again, your no-fly time. This will dry in the no-fly time. So it doesn't really matter to me that the hydros will dry faster. This one will still dry in plenty of time to catch your flight. It does have the sides, like the problem with the Nighthawk had, where the sides had no rigidity. This has a little bit of rigidity in the back end here. I don't know if you can see how it's built. It has a little bit of rigidity right here, so it doesn't want to bend. So it doesn't do that flopping downward like the Hydros Pro does. But it's also not as big and bulky as the Nighthawk. It's a lot thinner and a lot slimmer design. So that's the reason why this is probably my favorite one right now. They are also one of the cheaper ones. I think this one was about $4.50 is what I think I paid for this one. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if they're even in production anymore. I got mine. It was kind of when I got it, it was one of the last ones that the store had, and I don't know if they're even available anymore. But if you find one, you want a great travel BC that will not break the bank, definitely look into the Lighthawk. It is probably less than half the price of a Hydros Pro, and to me, it actually is a much more comfortable BC to dive in. Also, much better for travel, in my opinion. One thing that nobody really notices. If you look right here, your dump valve, it actually has a sleeve for it down here on the shoulder. That is really nice. That makes sure it keeps it from getting tangled up and stuff, and right here where you want it, instead of having to look for it. And not all BCs have that. I got another BC that we'll talk about in the future that it did not have anything nice like that on it. You just had to kind of figure it out for yourself. All right, guys. That's all we got for you today. Like I said, if you're looking for a BC, this right here, the Scuba Pro Lighthawk, fantastic BC, especially for the price. And I would highly recommend it to anybody. Today we're going to try a new drink. It is a Coca-Cola Creations Marshmallow Edition, watermelon strawberry flavored. I don't know if you can really see that, kind of small. Anyway, let's get right into it. I mean, you taste the strawberry in it, maybe a little bit of watermelon. It's a lot lighter than regular Coke. Like, I don't really know how to say it here. Not as heavy tasting as Coke, and you do taste the strawberry and watermelon in there. I'd say that one would be a win. You could definitely put vodka in it. So, people that like vodka drinks, there you go. Get you some Coca-Cola Marshmallow edition, watermelon and strawberry flavored. I could definitely go with that. Probably not so well with rum or whiskey, but yeah, that would definitely be a try again. All right, guys, catch y'all next time.